Hello and welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to show you how to scan a document, format it and save it, and then I'm going to show you how to attach it to an email and send it to somebody. So let's have a look at the introduction. I've written a companion document for this. I'll include the link in the description so you can download it and use it at your leisure. So let's have a look. We've got our introduction. So the main purpose of this lesson is, as I've just explained, to show you how to scan a document and send it to somebody. That's basically what we're learning here. I've bullet pointed what this is. So we're going to show you how to scan a document or image using your scanner peripheral. Well, this means the scanner that's plugged into your computer. That might be an all-in-one printer scanner, which is quite common these days. It might just be a single flatbed scanner that's plugged into the back of the computer. Either way, it's got to be plugged into the computer. I'm also going to show you how to save your scanned document. Now, this isn't just as simple as, just pressing save. No. If you're going to be sending over the internet, it's best to be choosing the correct format and one that's not going to lose your quality, but is going to keep the file size small. A lot of the time, you're sending big documents, and then I'm getting phone calls from people saying, my email inbox is filled up, blah, blah, blah. Right, the next bit is we're going to choose the correct file format. We've got to choose a file format that you can send across the internet. Now, some file formats are bigger than others because we use different files for different types of things. You're going to learn how to choose where to save your file and to know where you've saved your file. So we'll want to choose a location on the computer that we can get to nice and easily. I'm going to also show you how to attach this to an email and then send it to somebody. This latter part relies on you getting the first part done correctly, because if you don't, and you don't know where you've saved it or what you've saved it as, then you won't be able to find it. It actually relies on you being able to find your way around the computer. Okay, let's get into the scanning. Now, we're going to scan a document using Scanlite. Now, this is the default application for KDE, the desktop environment, not Linux itself. What we're going to do now is open Scanlite and load it up. Let's go down here to the corner of the window and let's click. Now we need Scanlite, so just start typing Scanlite. Now this isn't spelt as Scanlite would normally be spelt. This is spelt like this: S-K-A-N-L-I-T-E. That is Scanlite. So you can press enter, or you can click on the Scanlite icon, and it will now start looking for your devices. Now, I haven't got the scanner plugged in. This is primarily to show you what happens when you haven't got the scanner plugged in and what you need to do to get it to recognize the scanner. Now, it's actually quite straightforward. So now, as you can see, no devices were found. Yeah, it just basically goes on about how it couldn't find it. So what we need to do is connect our scanner because it's unplugged. Let's go and connect to that. I'm going to connect the scanner here. So I've now plugged in the scanner, and we need to click on the Reload Devices button here. So press that and wait. If it's the only peripheral you have plugged in, i.e. the only scanner or camera plugged into your computer, then it will just automatically start. If, however, you have a laptop with a video camera on the top, then it will give you an option for both of them. But be aware, just because it's got one in there doesn't mean that your scanner is connected, because you can just end up taking a photograph of yourself when you're telling it to scan. Anyway, now we've got the main window open, we need to preview our scan. So let's hit preview, and this is going to do a quick scan of the document in your scanner. I've just put my business card in there, so I'm going to click on preview, and it's going to fire up and start scanning the document. It's going to do a low resolution scan first of all, because it's got to do it quickly. So as you can see, it's all coming in now, and it appears to have finished scanning. It's drawn a red box around it. Now this is the area it's going to include. It does this itself. It actually tries to look at what's there and draw a box around it, so it only scans the areas that have things in them. This might not be good enough for you. You might have a different use case where this is a text document and it suddenly highlighted the address and other bits and blocked them all out. So let's get rid of them. We have a little button down here at the bottom of the preview pane. This here is the preview pane, this big white area, right? And this is the clear sections button. Now click on it once, left click with the mouse, and and then let's draw a box around the area that we want. Now, if it's the entire page you want, you just clear it and then go to scan. But for this purposes, I just want to scan my business card. So I'm going to draw a box around it like so. Now we have a box there, and you'll notice we've got a green cross in the center of it. So what we need to do with this is click on it once with the left mouse button. Now we've selected that. That is now added to what's going to be scanned. I'm not going to do any more, but you can draw boxes around other items on the page. But for this exercise, it's just this piece. So we're going to hit scan. It's now going to do a high resolution scan of this image, but it's only going to scan the business card. So there we go, that's all finished, and it's come up with a save window. I'm just going to click on save, then it's going to ask me where I want to put it. Now, it's a good idea to put it somewhere you can find easily or where you know it's going to be. So let's click on desktop here, over on the left-hand side, and we need a new folder. Desktop, yes, you could just save them all to your desktop if you wanted to, but that's going to become very messy over time. Let's put them in specifically a folder created for scans. So let's click on this button up here in the top right, which is our new folder button. Click once on there with the left mouse button and start typing in whatever you want to name this. I'm going to call it scans, which is a logical thing to call it. Then once we've done that, you can either hit enter or click on OK, and it'll immediately jump you from the desktop into scans. So as you can see, there we are, we're in scans. Now we need to rename this. It's not very descriptive, so what we're going to do, we've got to get rid of that. Now once you've highlighted it, you can just start typing over the top. So I'm going to call this BizCard, B-I-Z-C-A-R-D. There we go. Now, but we haven't finished yet, so don't press enter or click on save just yet, because we're going to be sending this across the internet. And although PNG files, yes, they're fine, you can email them, it's probably going to produce a rather large file. So the best course of action is to save it in one that is designed to be sent via email. And that document format is the PDF, which stands for Portable Document Format. So if we click where our file type location is, we have here PNG, which is Portable Network Graphic, and we select PDF. Click once. These are all single left clicks, by the way, and it's selected PDF. We've got our name in there. Now we can press save. That is all saved and all ready to go. So the next part is to close this down, and then we'll start up our emailer program. Okay then, here we are. So we're supposed to be sending this to somebody. So we need to set up our sending applications and our email applications and everything we need to do to communicate with other people around the internet. Let's open our email client called Thunderbird, and it will begin to open. Once it is open, we will be able to start a new email. Here we are, Thunderbird has opened, and we need to send somebody a message, and that's going to include our PDF document. The PDF document, the portable document format, PDF. We got first scan here. I'm going to delete that. Here we are with Thunderbird. It's open, and we need to write a new message. We're going to send this PDF document to somebody. In this exercise, I'm going to simply send it to myself. So we click on write. Let's write a new document, and L-E-A-R-N, learn. Okay, so, and the subject is first scan. And after we've written that, we go into the main message window and we type the document is attached to the email. And as you can see, add attachment button has been added to the bottom of the old email. So we click on that and we have our biz card that we've previously scanned in. It's a PDF file. Let's double click that with the left mouse button, and we have our biz card down here attached to this email. So let's send that. Click on the send button and it's on its way, and that's all there is to it. And as you can see, first scan is here, and if I double click on the attachment, we can see the business card I scanned. And that's all for this lesson. Goodbye.